What's up, YouTube? It's Devin Midrow back again on camera with the video. This is going to be video 12, I believe. Day 12, video 12. And still, I don't know, I'm seeing the videos being uploaded, but then I only see 5 on my channel. It may be something that YouTube has a limit on, like I got to figure out, so... it is what it is. So basically right now from this video today all the way to video 6 back, nobody can see it, but doesn't matter because I'm gonna keep doing them. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep making them. It's not hard. I can make 5-minute videos every day, 5-10-minute videos if I wanted to. You know, in fact, I think if I could, I don't even know if I could do I don't think I've made a 5-minute, no, I have made 3-minute videos because I was strapped for time. But I don't know what it is. I can't help it. When I get on camera, I just got to make a long video for some reason, you know. But that's what it is, right? So yeah, it's a beautiful Aloha Friday. I got my Aloha shirt on, but I got Aloha shirts on every day because I'm like, you know what? Why not, right? Well, I'm a salesman. I go out, or salesperson. I like to say salesperson. I go out and do sales calls, right? I get to meet people, you know, get to know their business, try to find, you know, ways that we can potentially work together, right? You know, if we can help them, by all means, I'll help them. But some businesses I go up to and they look at what we got and they're like, I don't know if we can use it. But, you know, it doesn't matter because you got to just get out there and try it, right? You never know what you're going to find, who you're going to connect with, who maybe they're like, yeah, we can't use it, but these guys can, or these gals can, right? Or this business can. So you just never know, right? So you just got to get out there and go for it. You know, one thing that I think that moves me in this, to be completely honest, is the numbers. You know, my goal is to make at least 15 contacts a day, whether it's with existing customers, it's with, new customers, or even, you know, non-customers that aren't customers yet, that are potential customers, as I like to say. You know, it doesn't matter, but as long as I could get out and connect with 15 people, at least 15 in a day, I'm good with that. And, you know, I found that that's kind of the point where I'm pushing myself pretty hard, but it's not like it's an unattainable goal. I can pretty much hit that every day. Occasionally I don't, you know, because sometimes, you know, I'll go out and do sales calls and they'll be longer than expected, right? I mean, I'll have a good conversation, which is a good thing, right? I mean, we're getting deep into the weeds of the business. They're telling me the problems, or, you know, maybe it could be just, they're telling me about family or whatever it is. You know, you want to be personable too, right? You want to connect with people. After all, there's no such thing as, they say B2B, right? Business to business. You got to look at, well, who's running the businesses, right? It's all people. It's people. There's no B to C, C to C, B to B. It's P to P. It's people to people, right? That's really what it comes down to. At the end of the day, I don't care how big the business is, there's people that are running the business all the way up to the top who's the owner, who is also a person, right? So, and they're not robotic, right? They're not just, you know, everybody has some type of feelings and you know, emotions, and, you know, they have drivers, right? A lot of people have families that they have to provide for, and, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we all just want to take care of the people we love, right? And the family and friends that are in our lives, you know, ultimately, you know what I mean? And of course you want to enjoy your work and you want to do something that you look forward to going to work to do, you know, whether it's work from home or work, you know, going out, driving somewhere. You definitely want to have a passion for what you do, right? Because that's going to be a driving force. And this is something that I appreciate. You know, I definitely am appreciating this space right here. Oh. And, so yeah, anyway, just want to get that out there. Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like have a metric that you set for yourself, and don't worry about I get beat down, right? Some people are like, what? Who are you? Yeah, nope, not interested, right? No, thank you. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I mean, last thing I want is somebody to be like, maybe, on the fence, right? I mean, you can be on the fence, but you got to get off the fence eventually, right? I'm looking for a yes or a no. And what I mean by that is, you know, yes, okay, we can work with you on this. So I see that and I'm interested to learn more about it. Or no, thank you. We don't, this outside of our wheelhouse. what you guys have to offer. You know what I mean? Which is totally understandable. You know, everybody has services and products, and not all businesses can connect with one another and work together and do business together, right? There's a lot of different business models out there, different businesses in general. And that's just how the industry works. That's how the world works, right? Economics work, right? You gotta connect with the right audience, the right market, right? The right customer base. So yeah, I think I'll wrap with that, right? I think that's a pretty good message for the day. You know what I mean? I think that's something to take away, right? Something to chew on. And at the end of the day, you just gotta show up and do the best you can with what you got, right? People like to say, oh, this is the cards that I was dealt. It is the cards that you're dealt. It's cards that I was dealt. You know, this face, this mug right here, you know, this brain, my childhood, the way I was raised, right? The environment I was in, all those things. Yeah, those are, the cards I was dealt, right? And there's two things really. I mean, there's probably more things, but to keep this as simple as possible, there's two ways to view it. One is, these are the cards that I was dealt. Right? Oh, man. Poor me, right? You could be the victim or you could be the hero, right? You could step up and be like, well, this is the cards I was dealt, and I'm going to do the best I can with the cards that I was dealt, right? I'm going to make these cards work. I'm going to make it work. I don't know how I'm going to make it work, but I'm going to make it work, right? You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. I think at the end of the day, it's just that, it's that mentality, right? Is the glass half full or is it half empty, right? You know what I mean? It's just that shift in thinking, I believe it was Henry Ford who said this. I'm not good at remembering quotes, but for some reason I'm pretty sure I got this one. It says, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. So if you want to believe you can't, you're right. But if you want to believe you can, you're right as well. So which right you want to be? That's the question you want to ask yourself. At the end of the day, which right you want to believe? You want to believe that you can or you can't. Because either way, you're right. So choose wisely on this beautiful Friday and be blessed, because there's suffering going on in the world. I don't want to be negative, but I think a lot of us, even if you don't watch the news, what that earthquake that shook, I believe it was in Turkey, and another country, I forget the name now, but it's just like, man, that's wild, like that's happening. That's real world right there. So, you got to think like, man, nobody is promised tomorrow. Who knows, man? You think when that earthquake took place that anybody was anticipating that anybody was thinking, oh yeah, this is, that's going to happen today? I highly doubt it, So really find something to be grateful for and really act on it, Really appreciate that, appreciate the sun is up. You got another day above ground. Not everybody can say that. So, yeah, my heart goes out to all the people out there in Turkey, and everybody else out there supporting and helping out. I give them a tip my hat to them. And it's amazing what people can do when they come together and work together. But yeah, the world we live in, right? It's just crazy. So, yep, I'm gonna close out with that, and you guys have a wonderful day. Aloha.